Ladies, is your mother passed?
Yeah.
Because are you both sisters?
Yeah.
All right, because not just because you look alike, but the woman's standing between you. So she's bringing thoughts of you, your daughters. Okay. So do you mind if I start with you, bringing your mum in?
Yeah.
And can I just say to you, your mother, she is one of the most. She's a beautiful woman inside out for sure, but she's one of the most truthful, honest, this is what it is kind of women. If you get me, there's no closed doors with your mum. You know, she's a very bit too honest at times, so do you understand where she may have came across a wee bit strong with the tongue, as in she might have been a wee bit feisty.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Because I can feel from her personality that what you see is what you get, but she'd still do anything for her family and she still had a heart of gold. But would she have rubbed you up the wrong way 16 million times over throughout your lives? Absolutely, because she's just one of them women that she didn't really think about things that she was saying and she just let it out. So some people might have thought, if I'm being honest, that she was a bit maybe cheeky, but she didn't mean to come across always that way. And I feel from her she wasn't afraid to you wee effer, you wee beer, you wee seer, you know what I mean? Well, I'm pointing you out in the dark, but I just feel from her, she just would have cursed and she would have let, things fall off her tongue. And she's saying to me that she wasn't the most spiritual of women in life, but she done her best, and that's what I'm on about. And I feel like she was a wee homebird, girls. I don't really see your mum would have crossed the door very often, out for a dance or out for a drink or any of that. Or she'd like to be in the house and have the family all come to her. So she wasn't really sociable, that's what I'm saying. Her social aspects was more all of you coming in and out, and cups of tea and cigarettes and maybe the odd wee nip of something, in the house. But I don't think she liked drink. You see, this is the thing. And she didn't like drink too much around her. And she remembers as well, was your daddy, did he take a wee bit of was he the other end of it?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what she's saying. He made up for the other end of it, you see. So he would have enjoyed a wee bit more of a tipple than her, for sure. And she feels like that she might have been on his back a wee bit. You see, that's the difference. And she showed me as well, guards, that there's maybe been a wee bit of a falling out somewhere around family that she's not too pleased about. So do you get that?
Yeah.
I'm loving the look of, she's right. Oh my God, I'm always with this. So does that relate okay?
Yeah.
Good stuff. So she's just saying, like, she can't do anything with it, but she'd like to sort of smack a few heads together just to bring a wee bit of sense in. And she's shown me, and this is important for you girls, especially for this sister, you're not to open your mouth. So you must have been like this. I know you were, because your mum was telling me. And she's just saying, you gotta learn to keep it closed so that you don't end up losing yourself and being all angry and frustrated and, having this really unsettled Christmas. She wants you to have a wee bit more peace around Christmas. And she showed me, and it'll be hard for you not to say anything and pull back there. I know you're getting a wee bit emotional, but you can relate to that, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. So she's only doing it for your own benefit. And can I just say, because your mummy was such a strong, feisty wee woman, you listened to her. Of course you did. She done your head in, of course she did as well. But you still listened to her. She was your mummy. And so she's saying, take her wee bit of advice on board tonight. Because she feels that you've been having, this is for your sister, like sleepless nights, and you've been waking up and then getting down and getting a cup of tea, like at 3, and then you can't get back to sleep at like 6:30, and then you're up again. And so she's showing me sleep patterns are all over the place, it's not just once in a while, and she just feels for you that way. And now, a bit random, but she has the dog with her, girls. So there's a wee dog that's over with your mum, but it's one of them wee dogs that was like around 15, 16 years, like a really long family dog. So do you get that? Snoopy, I wish I had said, if that should be Snoopy, that would have been brilliant. But as long as you get the wee dog, alright, because the wee doggy's there, and your mum just wants to give that reassurance. And the nice thing is, animals do go on to the spirit world as well. We have such attachments to animals, so it's nice to know. And what she's saying, back to me, love. And I'm saying, go on then. And I like her, she's lovely, she's down to earth. And I feel like she was around from the road here. So did you live local, girls? Because I feel like she's just showing me around here, these areas. And yes, that's what I mean, just down the road here. And she's just saying, like, this is where she came from. And I don't feel she was one for really moving often in life. I feel like where your family home was, that was it. So do you understand? Yeah. Good. Because I'm not getting her wanting to change or go to any different places. And what are you doing? She's doing a wee dance. And I said, I thought you didn't dance. She went, no, I had a wee dance in the house. So we understand where, I don't know, I feel like she liked to have a wee boogie in the
We
house.
used to dance for her.
Ah, right, okay. Well, I'm still feeling, she must have had a wee joining in. I don't know what that is, but I'm trying to do something alright. So she's doing this, like a wee mini jive. And she says, "You blow my girls a big kiss for me." She says, "I love yous." She says, "I might not have told yous all the time that I loved yous." She says, "And remember I used to do this with my finger all the time. This is the way I spoke to you." She says, "So you listen to me. I love yous both." And she says, "You learn, keep it shut, and you'll have a better Christmas." She says, "And it's going to be hard for you." She says, "But it's important." And she's also shown me a wee hospital checkup, girls. And she just says, "Stop panicking. Stop panicking." It's for you. Do you get me? Of course you do. So it shows your mum's all around you. What about all this, Jonathan? So do you get me? He's sitting there going, good. One last one. She's singing a wee song, something with Kathleen in it. Is there a wee song with Kathleen? I don't know, it's like an old song.
Take Me Home, Kathleen.
Take Me Home, Kathleen. Wee old song. Did she used to sing that, or is that like one of her wee favourites?
But we're only going to sign it.
That's fine. I just hear that being, shredded in. Well, it must be your wee granny trying to nip into. But I want to go even to the name of that. So there must have been somebody called Kathy or Kate. I don't feel they would have got Kathleen. I feel like they would have got it shortened, girls. No, they're telling me I'm moving on. It's somebody different, alright, because we've just come to the end. Take the song, yes, but I have another lady trying to link in, alright, it is for someone else in the room. Will you take all of that wee connection? Massive love to you both. Hope that gives you a wee bit of settlement over Christmas.